Hey everyone, it's Chef Keone with Foodland Supermarket, and we're back. And today we're gonna show you guys how to make torched ʻAhi Dynamite poke. So we'll get started here. I have some, as you can see, some beautiful ahi here. This is diced about 1 inch, and we're gonna go ahead and first make our poke. So I've got the ahi in here. We're gonna put some Hawaiian salt. I have a little piece of this is a local sweet onion that I'm gonna cut up real quickly. Put some in there for flavor. And this is a great poke, and I tried to pick items. If you are watching this video and you're not able to get like some of the exotic ingredients that we have here in our islands, this one you can totally do. I think this is ingredients you can find everywhere. So we've got, again, salt, ahi, sweet onion, all things I think you can get wherever you're at. I'm gonna add a little bit of green onion here. So here's a nice, green onion, or also known as scallion. We're gonna go ahead and slice some of that up, put that in there. Let me cut that in here. Like, I cut it a bunch of times, which makes it real easy here, fast. Finely sliced green onions or scallions. And we use the green part. White part's good too, but the green part's nice for color. I got plenty of white onion in there already. We'll add that into our poke here. Now I'm gonna put some sesame oil, and in the recipe I call it toasted. In Hawaii, all of the stuff that we use is already toasted or brown. You can see that. But in some markets, people buy untoasted sesame oil. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that it should be the toasted kind for that nuttiness. We'll put some in there for color, for some luxurious mouthfeel and flavor. And then we're gonna add a little bit of shoyu or soy sauce, just to taste. We'll put that in there. And then I have also, in the recipe, I have inamona or crushed kukui nuts. If you don't have those, you can use crushed pine nuts or crushed walnuts. I'm gonna add some toasted sesame seeds. Again, all ingredients that are commonly found just about anywhere in the world these days. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stir this all up. And this by itself would be a wonderfully delicious shoyu style poke. Okay, but we're gonna kick this thing up. Now we're gonna put that on the side. We're gonna make a dynamite sauce, and this is good for other things too. You could use it for like a dip for fried chicken. Really, really good. Okay, we're gonna add some mayonnaise. And Hawaii, right? It's all about best foods. If you had Kewpie mayonnaise, that works too. Got the mayo going in there. And if you like spicy ahi poke, it's kind of a deconstructed ahi poke style. So we got some sriracha that's gonna go in there. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. And I'm adding masago, which is it's roll. Now you can use tobiko if you want, or you could also find any other different rolls that are out there, but small white ones. And I'm gonna stir this up. Beautiful color. And you want to check the consistency. Okay, in this case, I'm happy with the consistency. If you wanted it to be thinner, you can add a little bit of water or a little bit of half and half. Just a dairy product to help thin it out, okay? But I like the way this looks, okay? Now we're gonna bring this all together. I've got a plate here. This is like a oven-proof plate. We got our poke. Put some on the plate here. This is how you do this to impress your friends when you get everyone together. When we can get together, right? Drizzle some of this on the top. And this is the part, this is like, this is how you really get everyone excited. You take your butane torch, get in there. People thought they liked s'mores, but this is the deal here. You want to really get in there so you can toast. See how you're caramelizing and toasting this? The crackling just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And that is looking very delicious. So when you're making poke and your friend says, "Oh, I don't need raw fish," tell them, "Don't worry, I got you figured out." Okay, so we have that. We're gonna add a little bit of kabayaki sauce, which is like a sweet teriyaki sauce. It's what you see on unagi sushi. That's a little bit too much, but it still looks good. Then I'm going to add a little bit more of the roll. And that's looking happy. little bit more green onions for garnish. I'm gonna actually cut these in a little bit different way. I'm gonna cut them on a nice bias. Sprinkle some on top here. And then you want to serve this with some nice rice or sushi rice with some nori. But here you have it. A really, really delicious dish here. Totally speaks of Hawaii. Torched dynamite ahi poke. Oh, you know what? I forgot one more thing. Because you can't have too much, right? We'll just put a little bit of I have some really cool furikake. Our Maikai brand. But I'll put it on here for color too. But this is a really delicious sort of, you know, Asian-inspired poke that you can do. If you want to, you can just do the shoyu poke version. You can do the separate, or you can bring it together, mix it up, or you can go all in with the torch. And here you have it. Torched dynamite ahi poke. Go ahead and make this, and I think you guys have a lot of fun. Add this to your repertoire, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone.